Fuck, get her in here, bud.
You have a live snake?
Sounded more like a sink.
I was gonna say that was the longest hit I've heard.
That was a sink. Sorry about that.
Called it.
Well, you would know. You do most of your role playing from the kitchen.
Which is really wild to
wrong.
me to think about, but whatever makes you happy.
What's wild to me is that this is technically his breakfast and he makes, like, brownies and pies.
Well, I don't really do pies so much because I hate making pie crusts.
I did a pie. I was the one who did the pie.
And I'm very
You're
proud
right,
of you.
I stand corrected. He's making brownies for breakfast. I guess you could consider that an omelet with chocolate and sugar and milk.
Oh. Yeah, I guess according to the loosest definition of what an omelet is, yeah, all right. Insofar as eggs are involved.
Just button her down. Let's get this going. I don't want to get into an argument about omelets.
Oh, okay. So, Kyle, you want to start. That's how it is.
I definitely don't want to have probably the 7th or 8th argument I've had about omelets on the internet.
Oh, what? All right. Well, yeah. Anybody else have anything that need to take care of before we start?
Nope.
No? Everybody excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sort of getting to a place that I've been planning for a while, so.
Or
No,
seven
really?
episodes.
We couldn't tell.
Alrighty. So, thank you for tuning in to the USS Guan Yu. I'm your wonderful GM, Tyler, here on the USS Guan Yu YouTube channel, running this Star Trek Adventures TTRPG.
Someone has a high opinion of himself.
And he's right.
Fair.
Want to know that I don't interrupt you anymore?
Yeah. Well, hey, I always, you know what? As long as it's affirmations to me, I'm fine with interruptions. So
In that case, you are the best person that I make fun of. Constantly. With every other sentence.
Man, that's great. Thank you. Anyways, so when it comes to get away from sincerity and get into full make-believe here, last we left off, we were on our way to Organ 3, the Lormian homeworld. A bunch of stuff happened. You learned some stuff. You got into orbit of the planet. And now we sit in orbit of the planet, above the goal, above the target city, above where you've been trying to get to for the past few sessions. And I open it up to you, sitting there on the bridge, ready to make any... So you see Sarah Mitchell is sitting at the helm, sort of prepared for any orders to come by. Crew of the USS Guan Yu, what would you like to do?
So, we have obviously
Before we start, it is going to be a 4th rec game today. I do not have any hazards to build off to the get-go, but I may have some as we continue.
Okay. Ensign Woodyard.
Alright.
Quick scan of the planet. I'm planning to take the ship down and land it because transports are right out. Just give me a quick reading and give Mitchell everything you can to make this easier for her.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Ensign Woodyard. First roll of the game. I'm super excited for it because it's going to be a little bit of a doozy.
Alright.
Okay. So, the role that I'm going to ask you is going to be for Ensign Woodard, what specific attributes about the planet are you scanning for?
Good question. I
Wind shear, atmospheric conditions, that kind of thing.
I was actually going to say, anything that will help us navigate through. So I guess meteorological, conditions, geothermal conditions to make sure wherever we land is going to be okay, and any other kind of strange anomaly on the planet.
Okay. Good scan. So, go ahead and give me a reason science roll. Go ahead and give this to me. I will let you declare a difficulty for this. So, I'm going to set the difficulty between 2 or from 2 to as high as you would like it to go. I'll say beneath 7.
Remember that the ship does reduce the difficulty of tasks like this by 1.
So what I'm hearing from you is that 0 is not an option.
0 is not an option.
Okay.
And also wouldn't provide you with a lot of information.
Information anyway. Okay,
so
let's
2 would be the minimum.
You know what? Let's go for 4. And the ship is going to be assisting me, correct?
Yep. So a stated difficulty of 4 is reduced by 1 since the ship is assisting. So this is going to be a difficulty of 3.
What is the ship rolling?
The ship is going to be rolling sensor science.
Sensor science. Gotcha.
Well, then in that case, if we're going to take 1 off, let's make it 5, and then take 1 off to make it 4.
Alrighty.
I'm going to give you 1 threat anyway to get an extra die, and then I've got technical expertise and bold science, so I can re-roll some stuff, and yeah, so I'll do that. I'll get
adding 1 threat for a 3rd die. So this is reason science difficulty of 4 with including your reduction.
Okay, and all right.
Oh my god.
That sounds awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
The ship cannot assist.
Oh.
Well, let me re-roll. Let me re-roll at least 2 of those because I've got bold science.
Okay.
And I've got technical expertise. So I'm going to re-roll 2 of those at least.
Absolutely.
Whoops, not that one. This one. Sorry. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
That is
maybe. Maybe spend like a determination, just re-roll the whole pool.
The whole thing. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cite. I'm gonna cite. Good enough is never good enough.
Yeah, I'll take that. So yeah.
Oh, in this case, abject failure isn't good enough.
Truly a terrible roll to start off the
game. We are off to a good start, guys.
Yeah.
Off to a good start.
I believe in us.
Yep. Go ahead and re-roll your 3 dice.
Okay.
Or unless you wanted to keep the 1 success that you have.
No. Let's just re-roll the whole shebang.
Cool. Roll 3 dice, and I will ask for a re-roll of the ship die as well.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
Okay.
And I don't get to re-roll anything at all, right?
You actually would because of your bold science, and
yep, bold science,
that didn't change.
So you can re-roll the 15 if you'd like.
Okay, I can't re-roll the ship, right?
You with technical expertise, you can re-roll the ship's dice. Yeah.
Oh, let's re-roll the ship. See if we can get because I've already got a success on that 15. So let's see if we can get a.
Don't. No, you do not actually. You're rolling on the wrong board there, Titan. You're rolling on the Guan Yu. You should be rolling on your character sheet.
Oh, for Titan, that would be a success, though.
Ah.
Oh, did I do the wrong thing?
Yep, that's fine. But keep the roll. Keep the roll.
Okay.
You're right.
Reroll that. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
So did anybody try the chicken? The chicken was lovely.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a success, just with a complication.
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's a
4.
failure.
He raised the difficulty to base difficulty 5, reduced to 1 to 4.
Wait,
Yeah. He's
he
still failed.
raised
So
the
it would be
difficulty to
4.
5 and then only rolled 3 dice?
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. For Titan, that 15 is a success.
I
It's rolled on
understand.
the Guan Yu,
Oh!
so that would be 4
Oh,
successes.
you're
with 1
absolutely right.
complication.
Thank you so
Yes.
much, Kestra. I appreciate that. Yeah. So that is a success.
Oh,
at a
you're
cost.
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
because that 15 is a. You're exactly right.
You know what? To be honest, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and let it go because I think that complications make the game interesting. But had I realized what you were saying, Lisa, that 15 was a success, I wouldn't have re-rolled the ship. But I think let's spice things up. What do you think?
Okay.
This complication eventually results in your death.
Sounds good. All right, so here we go. It is still a success. So you still did chart. You charted a course. However, here's what happens. Yeah, Lieutenant Mitchell grabs that information off your console. Says, "Thanks, thank you, Ensign. I can take it from here." And she activates blue alert. The blue light flashes around the bridge. You hear power surge forward on the inertial dampeners. You feel more anchored to the ground. You feel actually gravity slightly tugs down at you as well, to keep you, keep you steady.
All right, everyone, hold on to something.
I'll give you order, damn it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's already done.
Okay. I assume that was your next step, and you're right. I should be
Yes,
more careful.
it was going to be, but
Yeah, but I want to do it. Yeah, you're exactly right. The normal thing that GMs do. But yeah, so you hear blue alert sirens go off. Lieutenant Mitchell sort of sits, and the ship begins to decline in its orbital pattern, and its nose tilts into the atmosphere, and the ship begins to speed down to the planet. As soon as you hit the atmosphere, I am going to roll some challenge dice here. Just one moment. I believe you you take your shields take a point of damage.
is that including
Alrighty.
our resistance due to the fields? I don't know what damage is happening, so we do have +3 resistance to the unknown Lormian energy here.
You take no damage, and you continue moving down. The ship sort of bumps along as Sarah Mitchell careens down towards the surface of the planet. The on-screen visual in front of you lays out a tumultuous and a rather different view of the planet that the people who have seen the planet had previously. The people who went onto the planet before remembered verdant green grasslands surrounded all by just huge sort of expanses of jungle, these tall canopies sort of shading the ground below. Instead, coming down to roughly the same sort of landing area that that a shuttle had originally taken, sort of in an outcropping and a clearing, you actually do see a small indentation that does not look natural. You can see where the Tesla had actually crashed. You see that there are now flowers growing in sort of a sunken part as you sort of begin piloting down to the surface. The jungles that were previously green and luscious are now seem older, damaged. You see Sarah Mitchell, the controls are fighting Lieutenant Mitchell. All right, we have a crosswind here. I'm not sure where this is coming from, and the ship shudders violently as you begin to. You hear the landing coils out, and very, very lightly feel the ship land on the planet. The jungles, some of which are old and dying. There is another expanse as the camera sort of pans. You see is on fire. Sort of black, smoggy smoke piling out of the forest, with licks of orangish green flame sinking further and further into the jungle. The sun here is darker due to the smoke. It's supposed to be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. It seems to be twilight out. The sun is being sort of covered up by the smoke. You sit on the bridge. You have successfully landed the Guan Yu. What would you like to do?
That never gets old. Kestra, get your team together. Head down to that computer, see if you can't stabilize this planet to give us as much time to save the Lormians as we can. I'm going to stay here and try to get a hold of the Lormian Council.
Isa, Rokel, Woodyard, and I tap my comm edge. Kelly, you're all with me.
Thought you'd never ask.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Commander Hagen, how are you going to be departing the ship?
So quick logistical question.
Yeah.
We know where the closest entrance to get to where the computer is, right?
Yes, you do. You sort of had the file in front of you as you were landing. You know that the one entrance that you know of was completely sealed off by a cave-in. Just a huge amount of rock sits in between where you were and the ravine that the away team encountered, had to jump across as well.
Okay, so then my question becomes, where exactly are we heading?
That is a really good question.
Didn't I locate a secondary entrance?
Yes, you did. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, you do have a map of the local subterranean sort of cave system that the computer is part of. You see that there are some entrances that are close to the surface, but the only one that actually had a surface entrance is the one that is collapsed. You see that on the other side of a sort of large hilly region, maybe about 30 or 40 meters underneath the crust, the closest opening to the cave system that then continues on sits. It doesn't have an entrance to the on the ground again, but
could the ship's phasers bore a hole to it?
Currently with the ship landed, no. However, you do have a vehicle that has that capability.
We get to grab the tank!
Oh,
I don't believe we have a tank anymore because Niche took
it
that.
went with Niche.
Yep, it went with Niche. We don't have it anymore.
God fucking damn it.
Do you want the GM to give you a present for his birthday?
yes, we would.
Kestra,
Uh-huh.
you see, and Kelly, I think you would know about this as well. In the manifest on board is a second prototype version that was built for apparent redundancy, but couldn't be taken along with Nishizumi.
Okay. And as soon as we all... I'm gonna communicate to everyone that we're gonna go down to the shuttle bay, and I walk up to the prototype and I pull the tarp off of it.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's head down to the shuttle bay.
We're gonna bring TR-116s with us because phasers are not very useful here. My
We will get
understanding.
that situated in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, look, a full like layout of the actual thing.
Look at that.
Very cool.
So let's get the people who are in there. So tokens. I want nope. Yep. And
So large.
so large. Oh,
It's a
here, I'll
small
make you
shuttle
smaller.
bay. It doesn't matter.
Instead of these small like Type 9s, you do see the larger sort of scale like 1.5-2 sized vessel of the Sabertooth class. You see that the only thing missing is a name.
What was the naming scheme that we had for the first one?
Big cats.
Yeah, cats. That was the cats.
Okay. How about Jaguar?
It's okay. We've got a Jag.
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow the entire crew to vote. Do we have a Jaguar? Do we have another option?
I don't know. I kind of like Jaguar just for the implications. Can it
Uh,
have leather seats?
No.
Pleather, but yes.
Rokel?
eh, sure. We can go with Jet Jaguar.
Do you have another
Okay.
idea?
Honestly, no, because the other names have already
If
been
the
taken.
answer is no, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, because the other names have already been taken.
So, the USS.
Hello?
Hi. Hello. I can hear you.
Really?
Hagen?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we are.
Hi. You said hello, and I said hello.
Everything went quiet for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So the USS Jaguar sits in front of you. The shuttle. This actually landed. This sort of dotted area here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually does. You are on the bottommost deck of the ship. It does fall through the bottom of the ship to deploy in ground mode.
Now, here's a question. Piloting this thing, that's a con check, correct?
Piloting would be con. Yep.
Kelly would
Right.
be the
Kelly,
next.
you're in the driver's seat. Rokel, you're on the gun.
Oh, it's
would you-
Christmas.
Raquel was just looking at this marvel. He's
He had
just
no
like,
idea Starfleet had this.
no, he would have no clue. He's just like in awe inspiring. He's just like, this is amazing. Where did you get this?
We built it.
He's just like, you built it?
Yeah, designed
We
and
figured
built.
that it was probably better for Starfleet to have some form of land assault vehicle.
She is
Absolutely.
multi-purpose. She can be an ambulance, a scientific outpost, troop carrier, heavy
Emergency
assault vehicle.
That is another question. There are customizable modules for it, as you can see right there. The basically, so the armored personnel transport. Just to remind everybody, the people who didn't actually have a hand in building it. Basically, just as a review, you can deploy it as an armored personnel transport, science lab, clinic, or repair and recovery. Basically, that represents a +4 to security, science, medicine, or engineering, respectively.
Do we think that we would be able to use this as an assist in fixing the like hook up its computer to try and help fix the thing in the planet?
No.
No.
And I think our best bet for that would be armored personnel transport.
Are you sure you don't want to bring the phaser cannon to,
It
bore a
does
hole
come with a
30
cannon.
meters
It
through the
comes with a
crust?
cannon.
That's
Yeah, it
why I
always has
wanted
the
the
cannon on it.
yeah. That's why I wanted the armored personnel
okay.
transport.
If I remember correctly, ships and shuttles, steel wire.
Where is the aha? There it is. USS Jaguar.
Technically, the Sabretooth didn't have USS in it, but whatever.
Well,
This
this
one
one does, Rokel.
So by putting the armored personnel transport, would it'll increase the security by 4. So that's what each of the modules did. So shooty shoot.
Yes, we're doing the security by 4.
Alrighty, security by 4I. That you have your transport. To give you an idea of the capabilities of this, it has a ground mode and it has, while deployed in ground mode, very limited flight abilities, basically to get over obstacles.
It's a hover tank, basically.
Yeah. So that
Our baby is what it is.
Really. So, that gets your transport handled. Now, I believe Rokel asked the question about armament.
Right. It was supposed to have a phaser cannon and 2 rifles, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yep, that comes on the Sabretooth. So the Sabretooth has basically the large mounted, the large turret mount, which is a phaser cannon, basically. A ship level scale 2 phaser cannon. And for anti-personnel,
Which,
it has
For anti-personnel is truly monstrous.
yeah. That's the specific.
That was just for anti-material. The rifles
Yeah.
were for anti-personnel.
Yeah. So it has a basically like a above the turret, sort of up in this area here. It has the sort of ability for that to be remotely manned and targeted to ground personnel as well.
If I may quote a YouTuber, what material is this anti? The entire fucking moon?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I was meaning by armament was personal armament. Like what equipment
okay.
are y'all
We're
taking
taking
with?
transporter buffers just in case.
So all of that's going to cost you stuff.
Yeah.
So quick, Edward Hagen.
Yes, sir.
I really wanted to take that thing out first, so do not scratch the paint. Good luck out there. And I would like to rally.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah.
Present
Do
command
that.
difficulty 0. It'll fill our pool.
Present command difficulty 0. Absolutely.
I don't have a
You have
focus.
bold. You
I
have
bold.
bold command, right?
Oh, I'm gonna buy with bold. Yeah. I'm gonna buy 2 with that.
Can Hagen assist because she's the first officer? But
Nope.
It's just a rally.
oh, it's just the cats.
Yeah.
Just giving you some
And-
free momentum.
Yeah. And I would really love a focus, but I ain't that kind of captain. Not much, but it's something.
You can reroll that 18.
You can reroll.
I can reroll the 18. You're absolutely right.
Guaranteed crit.
Sees me as one of their. I don't think I can have a complication right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. All right.
Little spending money for your field trip.
Yeah, a little bit of spending money. So.
No promises, sir.
Okay. So, what would you like?
We definitely want some transporter buffers. A set of transporter buffers. We want. Is there a piece of equipment that's like that would help us with any kind of like engineering tasks to make it easier or give us some kind of advantage, or is that
That would
just
be
not a
an
thing?
engineering kit, right?
Which already come with. Also, Captain,
Go ahead.
are you going to activate a lower decker?
No.
Okay.
Just the four of us.
All right, so maybe I was kind of thinking maybe you break out TR-116s for everyone, because the phasers will not be very helpful here, and we might be up against Faronk.
I also have a
TR-115?
suggestion. 116.
What is that?
It is a
TR-116.
Federation designed good old fashioned slug thrower designed for use in environments that would inhibit directed energy weapons.
Specifically, it shoots titanium bullets.
So are we talking like a shotgun or a rifle?
No,
It's a
sir.
rifle.
It can actually shoot through walls, apparently, according to.
No, that was a single custom modified one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get too far, pattern enhancers is one opportunity. Keep in mind that it comes as a set of 3. Those 3 pattern enhancers kind of come as like a backpack, and they have the bulky quality.
Fair.
Okay,
We can put them in the tank storage, though. Correct?
you certainly can. Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
we do
the
that.
tank's not going to get down to where you need to be.
Yeah, it
Minimum-
won't.
Emergency medical kit, just in case.
Okay. Yeah. That is no longer part of your standard emergency medical kit. I believe is opportunity of 1. Yeah.
So, emergency surgical kit or a med kit, because they're 2 different things.
Good point.
I think an emergency med kit.
So it's just a med kit.
Okay. Yep. So that's just one opportunity. So that means a surgical kit. You know that is it's like an emergency like thing that allows you to perform field surgery. Med kit is just gonna have a hyperspray, a medical tricorder, and that's
A
kind of
tri-laser
it.
connector, an anabolic, protoplasmodermal regenerator, a laser scalpel, and a hypospray.
Yep. That.
All that stuff.
So, do we have any, like, say, 24th century climbing kits with,
That-
like, ascenders, descenders, falling arresters, things like that? Maybe a personal inertial dampener or anti-grav unit
You do have
that will, say, flash activate for a split second before a lethal fall to prevent you from falling?
So that's a really good question. That is not something that comes. So I can give you climbing equipment. That includes. I don't believe it's in a book anywhere, but basically it would include ropes that will be able to do what you need them to do. It includes harnesses. It includes automatically like sealing pitons, rapid ascenders, and that's
Zip
and
line.
like helmet and stuff like that.
And
it does
helmet,
not
singular.
Yeah. And helmet. uh,
Just one, we gotta
Fuck
share.
That would be a cost per person. I'll give you a deal. I'll let you have that for everybody. For 2 momentum.
I think that's worth.
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Okay.
And as far as weapons go, do we know that energy weapons don't do great in this environment?
You know that in a lower level of this sort of anomalous energy field, they weren't gonna be that effective. In this level of this energy field, unless the phaser has been hardened against it, and that takes time, probably will not be very effective.
Dust?
Lethality wouldn't be something that you have.
Take some threat, and we'll take some slug throwers.
Okay,
Tier
is that a thing that
116s.
actually exists?
Yeah, tier 116s, they're called.
Cool,
It
but is that
exists
like an
in
item?
Star Trek canon. I don't think it exists in the
I-
game.
I do not think that that is a thing that Modifius thought. Yeah, let's just shoot people with actual guns.
Well, the
That's
tier
not something.
116 does exist in Star Trek. It does exist in Star Trek canon.
I'm well aware that it does. Is there a rule for it? Probably not. And that's not something that would be.
Oh, we could just like call it a phaser rifle without the variable quality.
I like where you're going with that. Give me a second. Without the without the
Yeah, charge. That's what I was thinking of.
Should I
Yeah.
should I mention that? Are we really gonna be shooting people to kill them?
That would be that is a good point. That is something that could allow. However, that means that you will not. A TR-116 is lethal. There is not a way to. I would allow you to try to aim for somewhere on like an extremity for additional difficulty, but there is no such thing as non-lethal damage for that.
I
It
mean,
really
these are
should be
people.
though, considering everything we know about materials.
Well, I was reading the memory alpha. I couldn't find anything about it being stunned. So
Well, that's because it showed up in one episode of Deep Space Nine, and only in like the latter half of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you're just sniping
So-
through walls.
we're splitting hairs over a type of weapon. The game isn't designed for damage type, so just grab the weapons you want and carry on.
I'm
Okay,
just
let's
thinking,
grab one
we
of
could
those for the.
fabricate some non-lethal ammunition.
Let's just get the one of those for the Klingon, and we will.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come to that bridge when and if we cross it. We've got weapons that don't rely on energy, for other than the slug thrower.
real quick, I myself will take my batleth, which doesn't have an opportunity or doesn't have a opportunity cost, but it does have an escalation if I were
Yes.
to use it.
Yeah, so if you're going to use your batleth, let me know and there'll be the escalation.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And can I have a second type 2?
Do you want 2 type 2s?
Yeah, so I can use one of them as a grenade, just in case.
Okay, that's. Why don't you just requisition some grenades?
Yeah, let's just get a thing of phaser grenades.
Yeah, because
Oh.
we can dial those to stun.
Alright then, let's just use grenades then.
And
Well-
honestly, on stun, they should have like negligible concussive impact, which would make them safe to use inside a cave system.
A
Well,
thing of phaser
so-
grenades, whatever the opportunity cost is for that.
I believe it's 2. So that is 2
Pulse grenade
threat
is
for
1. Escalation
pulse
2.
grenade. Thank you. Type 3, which is 1.
Yep. 1
A 1 and 2. Yep. The pulse grenade. So what I have currently accounted for is a med kit. Pattern
And quarter
enhancers.
buffers. Pattern enhancers.
I think I'm gonna have grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner.
You need
Climbing
that.
equipment. Equipment for 4. The phaser type 3. And a set of pulse grenades, which I believe come in a pack of 3.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be needing armor for this one?
We
Or
should.
personal shields?
I don't think so. We just don't have the. I mean, the armor and shields are opportunity cost, not escalation cost. so they take momentum.
Well, body
Armor
armor.
does have escalation.
Body armor does have escalation.
Oh, body armor does. Well, then let's get body armor for everybody, just in case.
Okay,
I
so
will-
that would be 4.
I will
That'd be
take an
4
extra
threat.
pair so I can put it underneath my own uniform.
Okay, so 5 sets of body armor.
So I should have resistance of 4 then.
Why are we gearing up like we're going to go assault somewhere?
The Varank are the ones using the facility.
Oh, we don't know that.
No, we do. He told me.
We don't know the Varank have boots on the ground.
Yeah.
And we have to consider the diplomatic implications. Showing up to this place that we were quite firmly shooed away from, decked out in full fucking battle rattle, during a time of incredible civil unrest.
Kelly's saying this as a small, like, red-shirted person is handing out body armor and phaser rifles and grenades. And you see that she just stops and goes, "Sorry, do you want me to put these back?" Or
No,
don't-
just
gimme.
put them in the tank.
put them in the tank. Okay, gotcha. So we're fine. I'm not in trouble.
No, no.
You
certainly
asked
not.
because you did ask for this stuff, and then
Yes,
immediately
Yes, we did.
now we're okay. I'm
Kelly,
glad that we're on the same page.
Kelly,
Yes.
you're right. It does have immediate diplomatic considerations. However, no one is going to be around to deal with those diplomatic considerations if we run into Varank down there and die. So we will cross that bridge when we get to it.
Give me grenades.
You want more grenades? You already have 3. Is that
Yeah, let's make it a nice even half dozen.
Oh god, you want
Okay.
more? Dude,
No, I think that's enough grenades.
Yeah.
I think 3 is enough grenades.
Are we
We got
sure?
type 2 phasers. We got type 2 phasers if we're out of grenades.
Yes,
Okay.
we're perfectly fine with the amount of grenades. All right, everybody, load up.
They're all in the crate. All in the crate in there. Anyway, okay.
You want grenades? Ooh, no, we can only have 3.
So, Kyle, I did see your message. Just one moment. Kelly, well, number one, everybody walks into the Jaguar, and this thing that was designed over a long course of a couple of months, it smells like a new ship. You see pristine instrument panels that are all dark. You see that there is the very large and in charge weapon system that's seated directly behind the pilot's chair. You see a secondary science station that's sort of tucked off to the right, and behind the pilot's chair. And you also see what looks to be a small command chair.
Right, everyone watch your heads. Low ceiling.
All right, Kesha takes the command chair.
And
Enter
Saoirse's gonna
command
take the
protocol.
driver's seat.
Of course, I'll be taking
I'm
tactical.
sorry, what did you say?
Enter command protocol.
Is that like my command code?
Yeah.
Pestra Omega 7 39 or Delta.
Ooh, and you hear the power rise. Kelly, as you sit down in your chair, the chair is it seems to have been built specifically to your measurements. And you're getting yourself acquainted, you pull yourself up, and you feel a data pad underneath the console.
Reaches out, takes it.
You see a note from Lieutenant Commander Creighton. It says, Kelly, I've been doing some work on the side. I know that I didn't clear it with you, but I figured that this could use a personal touch. And you see ejecting from the bottom port of the tablet of the datapad, you see a small sort of isolinear chip.
She inserts it.
The system displays all power up uh, you see, instead of the light blue and gray and flecks of orange that's typical to the Elcar setup, you see across the screen Kelly Protocol 908. And the background falls away in front of you on the con controls, and what comes up is you very clearly weren't made aware that this picture was being taken, but you see a photo of the clear skies above the base that you like to sit at in the holodeck. You see the sun just glistening over, sort of in the background of the Elcar display. The lights come up. It's just instead of the sort of fluorescent white in the seat, the sort of a warm yellow light sort of lights up the Elcar pad in front of you, and it says, "Welcome, Kelly."
If I didn't know better, I think she was trying to butter me up. She might still be trying to butter me up.
Raquel, you sit down at the command chair. You see,
Gunner's chair.
Yeah, thank you, the gunner's chair. Raquel, you see a red display, whoa, 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 with both Starfleet sort of core language and Klingon comes up. Sort of a dark reds display pops up. You see that the weapon systems come alive at your fingertips, and the seat sort of gets taller, and you see sinking down from the ceiling of the shuttle is your sort of turret lens that sort of sits itself directly in front of you, and inside you can see sort of an instrument readout. You see power levels of your different weapon systems coming online, and it appears to be made for you.
Wait, did you say the Elcar system is in Klingon?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it just recognized I was Klingon. All right.
Mhm.
And wait, it has my name on it too?
It does. It says in Klingon, "Glory to you, Raquel. Happy hunting."
He will just look at Kelly and just raise an eyebrow. But he'll look at this system and just be just in huge awe. He's just hugely impressed.
Ursha
by
just
this.
looks back and goes, "What, is the seat cushion too much?"
This will be sufficient.
Sufficient.
So, there are certain traditions that armored units in old Earth had, and I think it's about time we indulged in one of them. She's
This
going to boot
was
up the stereo and start playing Thunderstruck.
Are you listening to classical?
It
Titan.
is not classical. Classical refers to a very specific kind of orchestral music from the 1800s. This is classic rock. It's different.
Right. Shuttle Bay 3, we're ready to depart.
Look, it's like the difference between microbiology and mycelial bicology, okay? Or biology.
Okay.
Of
okay.
course.
Cutting up to the bridge, Captain Edwards, you get a ping on your command display on your chair.
Yep.
That the Shuttle A team is ready for launch.
Jaguar, you are good to launch.
Aye, sir. Launching.
Kestra, got 8.5 hours before I have to take the ship back up.
Plenty of time. We won't
Have
let you
fun out
down,
there.
sir. Will do. Kestra out.
As the comm
All right.
cuts, I turn to Sarah. Lieutenant Mitchell, keep the engines hot. We don't know if and when this planet could split apart at any moment. We may have to take off.
Yes, sir. Heading back down into the shuttle bay. Titan, as you sit down at your science console, normally Starfleet consoles have the most bare bones overall information that you need, and you need to sort of analyze the data to get the specifics out. It looks like whoever designed this console knew that wasn't your way, and a lot more information is thrown at you. You see a blue console sort of pulses information about the sensors, about telemetry, about life support, boom, 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 out at you. And you see sort of falling down from the ceiling, you see a visual display of the primary sensor grid coming up online, and you see just how decent the sensors are on the Jaguar.
Systems check. Power systems.
Holding steady.
Con.
Con checks out.
Weapon systems.
Raquel is playing around with the weapons a little bit, but then he gets back on focus. Oh, all systems check.
External sensor grid.
Someone reached into my brain and put it on. Oh, check. Everything's check.
Good. Shuttle Bay 3. Descend platform.
Shuttle Bay 3I. Hold on out there, team. The ship begins to, and the platform does not lower down gently. Kelly, you're aware of the ground launch protocol, so your hands are ready on the con panel. The doors whoosh, slam open, and you feel the sensation of you falling and falling 60, 65, 70 feet. And Kelly, you slam on the repulsor controls. The inertial dampeners catch you, and you are sitting and floating very nicely above the ground on Oregon 3.
All right.
Kelly's just sitting there bobbing her head. Aye, aye, Commander.
Computer, turn down music by 10 decibels? That's so loud.
Authorization required.
It's just screaming. Aerosmith. Just
ACDC.
whatever. Understood. And you begin floating forward towards your destination.
Right, so we're gonna need the weapon system to dig us a hole. Dig a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Oh, Captain Edwards.
Yes.
Can you roll me a luck check, please? D100.
I don't want to. This never ends well when I do.
Can I do it instead? Oh dear.
Too late.
Oh no.
Is that a 38, I see?
That's a 38, you see.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said
I know. It's the most ominous 38 I've ever heard in my life.
See, he doesn't actually have a list. He has one thing that's going to happen no matter what we roll.
That's not true.
There are two things.
Listen, this is very much a Brennan Lee Mulligan random roll, okay? It helps my improv. You are...
There's something ironic about having a list to help your improv.
You have 38. That means something very specific. So you continue moving forward. yeah, who would notice this? Yeah, go ahead and give Rokel and Woodyard. Please give me insight security roll.
Okay.
Each of them are going to be difficulty of 3.
Ooh, hunting or Starfleet protocols as a focus.
I will not take either of those. No.
Okay, what am I doing? Am I trying to detect something?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Starship tactical systems?
yeah.
I'd allow Starship Tactical Systems. Yeah.
Okay.
Titan. What do you got for focuses?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Sensor operations?
I will take a sensor operations focus
You
for you
will?
since you are at your,
Wow.
since you are at your station. Yeah,
Yes.
insight security difficulty of 3, please.
So
The
yes.
ship will be assisting with sensors security.
I'm a ship.
All right then.
Do we
So
want?
I'll go ahead and give you. See. I'll go ahead and give you 1 threat for bold.
Okay. We'll have Rokel roll first, please, Titan.
See what happens. Fingers crossed. There we go.
And the ship.
We'll. Oh wait.
Jeez. Christ.
Good
God.
old Jaggy.
Hey guys, don't
Move
get too
back,
excited.
Jagger.
Let's just
I
wait
really
till
do.
things.
I
Come on,
really do
Ensign,
feel
fuck
like
up.
I should have like a big old cigar between my teeth as I'm going through on this tank.
Just watch things get quote unquote spicy with my roll. So I'm gonna.
Then Hagen
If
immediately
you roll
finds
badly,
a.
you're no longer allowed to roll for yourself.
Thank you.
Have someone do it.
Thank you.
Hagen immediately finds a cigar underneath her seat and saying, "From Nishizumi."
Oh
That's very
my!
Like
I
one of the
would
freaking
assume-
bubblegum ones.
I always assumed that Trev would need assisted living. I didn't think he'd need assistant RP too.
Oh, very funny.
Oh,
Very funny.
Oh,
dude.
It's okay.
That's
Poor Woodyard.
whoa!
mean.
Hey,
Give me a roll.
Hey, he
Listen,
gave
it's
up
okay.
his weekend Baccarat game.
And I know. Listen, I'm laughing so hard I peed my diaper.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right,
Anyway,
let's get back on track.
let's
We got a
get
lot
this
to do.
on track. Yes.
Titan.
So, okay. So I'm giving 1 threat so I can get 1 extra die. Because I don't know what I'm really rolling
Cool.
here, and insight and security happen to be my 2 lowest scores. So, or actually presence would be. But anyway, here we go.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm going to go ahead and re-roll my 18.
Could have been better.
One additional success. And the ship roll one more time, please,
Yeah, of course.
for Titan's roll. So you will need a crit.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, the first
That
one
is-
was for Titan, I swear.
There you go.
That is totally fine. So, Rokel.
Yep.
Your system warns you. You see the the HUD display falls down over your face. You see that you have 2 flying contacts coming straight for you, directly in front of you.
Commander, we have 2 contacts heading towards us.
Hail them?
Wait, I'm sorry, out of character. GM, did you say lying?
Flying.
Flying. They are in
Flying.
flight.
They're in flight.
Woodjet, hail them.
Hailing frequencies open.
This is
All right.
Commander Kestra Hagen of the USS Jaguar.
I'm gonna prepare to juke.
All right. So, to attempt to send this communication, there is a huge amount of disturbance and energy fluctuation. So, to get this communication across. This is going to be rather difficult. Please give me Titan Woodyard. Because you've been rolling Soul Grade today, I figured you may as well keep rolling. I would like you to please make a... I would like you to make a control... Yeah, control engineering.
And for the Jaguar, it'd be communications what?
Communications engineering.
Oh, good. So a total of 7 is the target number.
And then this is going to be difficulty of 5.
Oh boy. Okay, we don't have any, and we don't have. Oh, we do have momentum.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be spending the momentum, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to spending 3 momentum for 2 extra die.
Okay.
Maybe spend 1 momentum and then 2 threat, so you have bold.
You know what? You're right. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, that sounds actually pretty good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And then I don't have any focuses because this is not sensors. This is communications.
This is communications. That's correct.
And there is no. Hold on, technical. So this is not computer or sensors that we're rolling, right?
This is not. This is being assisted by communications.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do this then. 2 extra die. No focus. No complication range. Let's see. Okay,
Hey,
pretty
wow.
good. Pretty good.
You got it right on the nose.
Who needs the ship?
We do. We need the ship.
I do. Okay.
Static is what you hear first. However, after a couple of moments, Woodyard, you find a frequency that is not quite yet drowned out. It is a literal radio frequency.
Okay.
And the channel opens. This is the... You will withdraw from our territory at once.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear what you said. Repeat?
You will withdraw from our territory at once. There is civil disturbance.
Well, we're not interested in participating in the civil disturbance. We're just trying to fix the, destruction.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. This is going to be, roll a d20 for a persuasion roll. Just kidding.
Command?
Yeah. This will be presence command.
Okay, so, couple things. Augmented ability will give me +1 to my success.
Absolutely.
Increase the comp range. And diffuse the tension will reduce the difficulty by 1. Or actually give me an extra dice.
Alright, so you start with 3 dice.
Start with 3 dice.
Difficulty is going to be... You said that you were here to fix the...
To repair the damage.
Repair the damage. Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll at difficulty of 4, please.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to give you 2 threat for another dice.
Okay.
Focus of composure or negotiation?
Negotiation.
Okay. And, we'll see how this goes. Fuck it, we ball. Oh my dear God.
Oh boy. The ship can assist with communications command.
I'm gonna spend a determination to re-roll this, because Jeebus criminy.
It's just going to be one of those sessions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you think I stayed safe on the ship? You people are dangerous to be around.
I'm gonna re-roll this whole pool.
Not wrong.
Okay, with what value, please?
With honesty is the best policy.
Yep, that applies.
Or Starfleet's here to help. Actually, would be a better option.
That one is better, yep.
Tell you what. Can I? Never mind. We ball. Dear fucking God.
Gosh. All right.
I guess it's just not meant to be.
Okay.
You said the difficulty was 4,
Difficulty is 4, yeah.
reduced to 3 because of the diffuse the tension.
Yep, so you would need 1 additional success. You get a free success with...
With augmented ability, yes.
So you got it right there. With that, without that ability, you would have failed.
Yes.
So you take a
Out of its
second.
laughter.
You compose yourself, and you are as honest as you possibly can. Your eyes shut for a moment, and you feel yourself, without you wanting to really, reach out. You find the person that you are communicating with over the communications circuit. You see a brief flash of the ocean.
Oh dear.
And you sense the exact string of words to say to this person that will make them give you a second chance. It's a Lormian mind that you're reaching out to.
We are not here to participate in the civil unrest, sir. We only wish to stop the damage to your planet and maybe save people as many as we can.
You feel you feel repressed hostility. These people are. This is obviously a member of the military that you're talking to. Their first instinct in this instance is to shoot. You get them to forget that instinct. And they say, "We see you attempt to come into our city. You will be destroyed.
Understood,
Stand
sir.
here, and if you can help, then you have to help."
We'll do our best. Good luck, and Godspeed.
Rokel, you notice that the contacts come about and begin heading in the direction that they came.
Right then. Kelly, get us to the position that we need to be in. Rokel, prepare to fire.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Edwards,
Yes.
please give me another luck check.
You motherfucker.
With advantage?
With advantage, please.
Tonight at 11. Doom!
Is that good or bad?
I think it's 38.
It's the
last time.
exact opposite of the other one.
Roll me one more
Oh, that's used with advantage.
for advantage to the. Yep,
21.
that one's preferable. Not the 21, the 83. You sent Rokel. You see a couple of other contacts attempt to start laying in intercept courses to you. However, about 5 seconds afterwards, each one of them in turn, there are about 4 of them, they turn away, simply toward the direction that they were originally scrambled from. Commander Kelly, you make it to the area. It takes about 30 minutes to make it to the area. You see, you are at the base of a small sort of outcropping of hills. They sort of extend to your right, to the north. Ted, you put up a seismic reading up onto the helm systems, and you see sort of on your overlays, all 4 of you have, by the way, these sinking down sort of heads-up displays that were not originally designed. You all see sort of, you're all able to look down and see sort of a subterranean opening to a cave system that extends further down. After about 40 or 45 feet down, your sensors can no longer penetrate. You appear to have navigated yourself to the place that you need to be.
All right, Rokel, aim cannon, 30% power. Fire on my command.
He turns the turret, aims the main gun, locked on target.
Fire.
He fires.
The ship sort of rocks. A audible sort of sound sort of immediately blasts off. The ship shakes. Where once was a lovely flower patch is now a hole that extends about 12 feet down.
Good, 'cause I never liked flowers anyway. Ha ha ha! No, I'm kidding.
You
Feel a little softer than a 105 to anyone else. And she stops and she turns and goes, "None of you have felt a 105 fire, have you? Just me?
I'm one of.
Okay,
I have.
moving on.
Rokel.
I mean,
to
Niche Zimmy would
45%.
have, and I would have. I'm sorry. What did you say? Say about it?
Rokel, up to 45%. Fire again.
He fires again.
An even stronger shake. The hole extends now down about 25 feet. That's a large crater at this point.
All right, and how many feet do we need to get down to reach the entrance that we're looking for?
Just a little bit more, down to 35.
Rokel, repeat fire.
You want me to lower the intensity?
It went from 12 to 20 feet. 20 feet?
Yeah.
No.
Probably lower. No, keep it. Okay. He keeps it up and fires again.
Fires again. For the sake of brevity, you are, after a couple of more shots, you see, extending before you, a rather hard and rocky surface that extends down into the depths of the planet.
Kelly, all forward.
Aye, aye.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Zzz. As you begin going down into this hole, you see that the cave opens up. Shield perimeter breached. Shield perimeter breached. The shields fail.
Yeah, just from like interference.
From hitting a solid surface.
Okay.
Understood. Disable alert.
And you continue moving down this rather wide open path for another 10 minutes or so. It levels out, begins heading straight, it curves to the left, starts heading further down, and as it begins heading further down, a renewed proximity warning occurs. Proximity warning, 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 meters, 4, 3.
I'm just gonna disable that.
Kelly, you see that the area that you are currently trying to traverse is not gonna fit.
Looks like we ran out of road, Commander.
I'll stop. Open up the hatch. Looks like we're hoofing it from here.
Everyone remember where we parked?
Woodger, do you have the transporter pattern buffers? Pattern enhancers? Kelly, you've got the grenades.
Oh, it's late Christmas. All over again.
Raquel is fully aware of the Kelly protocol through his briefing with the captain. He just looks at you, just gives you a look, and just says, "Be careful with those."
I have never hurt anyone I didn't intend to.
He just
as you exit out the back hatch.
Oh, Jesus. Kelly kind of winces and raises a hand to her head.
You make your way to the front. You see the lights, the internal lights are sort of shining out in the middle of this, again, pitch black cave. Light extends about 20 feet, and further in front of you, there's about enough room for 2 people to walk side by side.
We get those really obnoxious, bulky wrist lights, and we strap them on.
I will end any one of my crew who uses those damn things. This is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. No.
Sersha will make certain that the Jaguar is locked up tight. Don't want anyone getting in there that isn't supposed to.
that's probably a
Secure
good
protocol
idea.
18476. You see sort of paneling covers sort of the external windows. The turret sinks down into its standard status. The lights begin to dim as you continue walking.
I'm kind of curious as to how much damage that cannon would do at 100% power, but I don't really want to find out.
I mean, it's a phaser cannon, so think of a starship cannon, but on ground.
So to give you an idea, a scale 2 phaser cannon does scale plus 4 ship damage. So if you were to apply that to a ground scenario, you multiply the damage that you do by 10.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So there's no like, can I avoid an injury? No, you're a memory of a human being. If you're hit by that.
You would be incinerated, basically.
It's one of those
Actually-
moments where you stop becoming a person and start becoming physics.
Yeah. You become a quantum entangled particle that then just dies. Basically. We're gonna move over to the bridge now, but I am going to step away. I need to grab a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure.
And I'm going to go get a lighter because I'm entirely too sober for this amount of stress.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be listening in, but I'll be right back.
Have I ever told
I
y'all
asked-
my fucking amazing grilled cheese recipe?
Yes, you told us last week.
Awesome.
Was that you who said you put garlic in the pan?
Yeah, a crushed clove of garlic.
You know what? I was thinking about that this week, and I was like, who told?
I'm going to go ahead and grab some dinner, so BRB.
I'm laughing at Kestra's response. Like, her and Edwards are exactly where the other one should be. I'm going to be heading the humanitarian effort, and she's spelunking and fighting aliens.
Yep. But yeah, Woodyard, I wholeheartedly suggest you try it.
Oh, I will. I will.
I've-
It was a good idea. That's why I remembered it. You know.
I've been thinking of nothing but once I get my stuff in the kitchen set up.
I just want to use the cannon on one Jem'Hadar. Just one.
As a tree.
So from Jem'Hadar to Misthadar. There would be no mist.
Well, there would be an atomic mist, if that counts. Although, not really, because I found out how phasers actually work, and it's worse than I thought.
Yeah. Not as
They-
bad as disruptors.
Well, So the reason that the phasers don't hurt as much as the disruptors is because disruptors rip apart the molecular bonds, whereas phasers just cause the strong and weak nuclear force that holds your atoms together to kind of just stop.
Yep.
Doing that. So you just kind of dissipate.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Apologies.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. We're gonna cut back to the bridge.
Okay.
Let's get everybody who's not there.
Put them over here where they belong.
Captain Edwards, you are alone on the bridge. Well, actually, not alone. You do have people. You do have crewmen sitting in for your science officer and for your tactical officer.
Mhm.
You see Ensign Skittles, and you see. You said it before.
Oh no, that's true. That's her nickname. Jennifer Skittles Rosser.
Lieutenant Mitchell, you see her fingers are drumming on the LCAR display.
Ensign Strasser, go through what the Organ 3 researchers found. See if you have anything on their humanitarian efforts. If no humans have the Red Cross, like the giant red plus sign, see if they've got any symbol like that. And if you can find something, paint it on the sides of our shuttles. The last thing I want is to be considered a combatant if I have to take the shuttles out for rescue operations.
Yes, Captain. I will begin. Sorry, this display is not subject to standards. Now it is. Okay. And you see that she begins. You know, Edwards, that the amount of data that the beacon was able to salvage from the installation was quite a lot, and it includes a lot of information on the Lormians and the original survey missions back before the inadvertent first contact had a little bit of that information as well.
Yeah, I figured you'd have it. But...
Yeah. Scrolls through. I'm not finding anything in regard. It looks like a lot of their humanitarian efforts were coordinated just by the central government. I'm seeing a name here. A minister. Just one moment. You see that she is on the fly translating something from Lormian to English. That has yet to be translated by the computer. It's a Minister Morel. Minister Morel appears to be, since the previous leader that we ran into back on our mission resigned, Morel has been serving as an interim sort of leader of Lormian people.
Okay.
Looks like, yeah, looks like seems to be a rather charismatic figure. We haven't been able to learn much about him. Appears to be that he was almost unanimously elected to his position.
Alright, so that's my point of contact. Crewman Grisk. Prep a shuttle for departure. I'll go with one of the Type 9s. What's it again? Yeah, Dr. Talos is in charge of humanitarian efforts. Lieutenant Dune. Prep the rest of the shuttles for running refugees back and forth to the ship. I can't take the ship over to the city, but we can bring people over to us. This is all in preparation for. We've got about 8 hours. Hopefully they can fix the planet, but I don't want to put all the eggs in that one basket. Lieutenant Commander Creighton, report to the bridge.
Coming, sir. And after appears to you that she was actually sort of sitting around that area anyways. Let me find Kraden. Where is she?
She's in your tokens for some reason.
Ah,
He was originally a your character, and then we kind of usurped her.
Yes. You see Lieutenant Commander Mina Kraden comes up to the bridge. Yes, Captain.
Communications are pretty different on this planet, so I'll be taking a shuttle to reach out to the Lormian government in attempts to rescue as many Lormians as we can in the event we can't save the planet. While I'm gone, you've got the bridge. Based on our clock, you've got about 8 hours before you have to take it up to space.
Yes, sir. I will. Yeah, I'll be on the bridge.
Hey. Rest, let me know
Okay.
when that shuttle's ready.
Yes, sir. And with that, you give a lot of orders with that. Okay. So, second away team. Go ahead and give me. You're giving specific directions to different levels of personnel. Go ahead and give me control command.
Okay.
And I will say you're giving some specific orders that are related to their missions, but you're saying it in a specific way. I'll say difficulty 3.
Okay. Gonna buy with threat.
Just one.
Guess it's kind of Starfleet protocol. When I'm
This would be
saying
more
it's
like-
kinda guess.
This would be
Yeah.
more like team dynamics
Yeah.
or
Which you
something
made me
to
take
that
away.
level.
You made me get rid of the focus of teamwork.
Haha.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna buy one with threat. Yeah, fuck, I want
Okay.
this to actually happen. 2 with threat.
2 with threat, gotcha.
You could spend the threat downstairs. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Thinking about that last one because I gave that 8.
Okay. So that is 3 successes on the button. You see Commander Kraden as you walk off the bridge. She looks at the captain's chair, sits. All right, Mitchell, it's you and me, and Strasser, of course. Absolutely, Commander. Okay. So,
Is my captain going on an away team again?
alone, yeah.
I didn't say I was going alone. I said this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And to let me know when the shuttle is ready.
Okay. Yeah, you, Grisk lets you know after a few minutes, after exactly 25-ish minutes. Sir, we have a Type 9 shuttle ready to launch.
Okay. Dr. Talos, how is the refugee plan coming along?
This is Talos. Yes, we have the ship is ready for emergency overload. I'm able to, yeah, the numbers that I quoted you beforehand, we can fit. If we allow sort of essential hallways to be filled, we can probably get this up to 2,500.
Is there anything pressing that you yourself have to take care of, or can you come with me?
I have a deputy that I can assist with it. He's really good at sort of trauma and everything, and we also have the chief medical officer as well.
Perfect.
Who's also assisting.
We're going to be reaching out to the Lormian government to meet me in Shuttle Bay 2. Groom and Grisk, we're on our way. By the way, Grisk, you're coming with us.
Oh, God. Grisk is like, yes, sir! And follows along with you.
I got my own little team. I'm fine. I'm not going alone.
Okay. You head down to the shuttle bay. I am going to ask what kind of equipment you're going to be bringing.
Type 2 phasers, tricorders, nothing special.
Okay. Standard
Yep, standard awaiting procedures.
Okay. So you're not going to load up with grenades or anything?
No.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm going on the Kessler mission. Kessler went on the Edwards mission.
Oh,
we
I
did this
see.
wrong.
That's my confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there is another away team. You guys all load into a Type 9, and you launch. Hey, Hagen, could you give me a luck roll, please?
Well, I could, but that would be really mean of you to make me do that. Jesus fucking Christ, again?
A 38?
Yep.
Yeah! All right.
He weighted the dice, I know it.
Yeah, I definitely weighted the dice. So for Edwards, you are heading to the city?
Yeah, we're heading to where Minister Morel would be, based on the information Strasser gave us.
Okay, sounds good. You begin piloting to the city. What station are you on the vessel? Are you pilot, co-pilot?
Based on my con, I'm the pilot.
Sounds good. The shuttle bay launches you out, and you take sort of an atmospheric flight plan towards the city. You can see the city sort of cresting on the horizon, and you see Dr. Tella says, "All right, Cap, we have 3 contacts incoming. It looks like not able to send. Yeah, looks like Lormian contacts coming from the city. They're on an intercept course."
Okay. Perfect. Open a hailing frequency, if I remember correctly, radio channels.
No, you fucking don't. Come on.
No, I was here before.
No, it's different now.
Is it?
Fucking.
Is it? Or did we just beat your little system? Huh?
No.
What little system? The assumption that we have the memory of a goldfish? I mean, it's a safe assumption, but still, come on.
No, so it's a different situation. It's a different level of thing. Communications were more possible before than they are now. I'm still going to require a roll. So. Ooh. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is going to be control engineering, and it's going to be the same difficulty as previously. It's going to be difficulty 5.
Unfortunately, I've got Crewman Grist on bombs. And
Alrighty.
this is his first roll in an activation.
Okay.
He took a lot of engineering extension courses, and he has bold engineering.
Yes, he does. Who would like to roll for Crewman Grisk? For Paul.
I'll do it.
Okay. So.
Control engineering
difficulty 5. This will be assisted by the Type 9s, which I believe this ship has yet to be named.
I don't name shuttles.
Okay.
The Sparrowhawk.
The what?
Sparrowhawk.
Hyphenated or one word?
One word.
That's all one word.
All right. This is going to be
under mission directive, so we don't have to have it.
Three threat for for 2 dice. He does not have a focus, so that's fun.
Yep. This is going to be assisted by communications engineering with the Type 9.
We got the Type 9 ready. I believe in Paul.
What?
Oh my god, you fucking did it.
What? Do you think I fuck around?
You think I'm like a bitch?
Yeah, I thought that this wasn't gonna go well. All right, yeah. You open a comm frequency. You hear again after a little bit of static.
It'll be a cold day in hell when Paul Grist goes out like a punk.
Lormian Patrol,
You're-
this is Captain... Oh, go ahead.
You are entering a hostile airspace. We have already told you and your ship once to evade. You are currently on a direct flight path into my city. Divert or be shot down.
Lormian Patrol, this is Captain Edwards. I'm requesting to speak with your government. If you would be so kind as to escort me.
All right.
I will abide by every order given, provided I can have diplomatic conversation with your government. Better sounds going in the order.
Yeah. Go ahead, and this is going to be good old presence command. This will include your diplomacy focus, and this is going to be difficulty of 4. I'm spending threat.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is difficulty of 4, comp range of 4.
Yeah. For use later, I'm going to challenge my value of always have an exit strategy, because, yeah, I don't have one, because this works or it doesn't.
Okay.
That's just a use later.
Yep.
Yep, cool. And it's difficulty 4. I'm going to buy 1 with momentum, the other 2 with threat. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That's something later. Yeah. Oh, complication of 4. Now we're still above that.
He's the most tolerant fucking scrambled fighters ever. We lost Trev.
We lost Trevor. He couldn't take the stress.
To be fair,
The strain.
to be fair, no one wants to be responsible for a diplomatic incident.
You're exactly right. So you hear a long pause. Dr. Tallow says they're still on an intercept course, sir.
Let him fly. With any luck, they'll come
Federation
alongside us and escort us.
Federation shuttle, you are power down all weapon systems and follow us. We will be escorting you down into a detention facility where you can make whatever representations you would like to make.
Acknowledged. Powering down.
Okay. You see two Orion fighters pull up alongside you.
Oh, this just got fun.
You see their dark green, sort of metallic, shaved wing, sort of dual wing craft pull up right alongside you, and you see that they pretty much guide you on the flight vector that you were planning, and they take you, and you continue flying forward.
Yep.
A city that was once verdant and beautiful and full of nature is now you see multiple fires. You see a large amount of people running in the streets. You see Lormian patrols, these as you're sort of flying very low speed. You see a sort of squad, a 5-person squad of Lormian troops in these red sort of tight-fitting clothes with cloaks sort of falling back over their head, aiming what are different weapons than you have seen them, aiming at civilians and escorting them down the road. as your shuttle lands sort of on a cleared sort of flat metal surface. You see a small building extend in front of you. Gray walls, not nature covered like the other sort of tree buildings that you've seen that are more towards the city center, but looks to be recently built. You see gray and black metal, sort of a very small square building. You see another 5-person squad of Lormian troops begin with Orion-style disruptors aimed directly at you. And now we will change scenes. Oh, I've had the sneezes tonight. Okay, 1 momentum lost for the change in scene. And continue heading down. To our away team, I'm going to just take you to the map tile here. One moment. Oh, there's some music that I want to put on. One moment here.
Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum.
Just the sonic drowning music.
Oh God. That is some of the most stressful music in all of gaming.
I know. As yeah, stressful. You keep moving forward. You keep moving forward in your cave with your flashlight wristbands, the stupid fucking things extended out in front of you. You've been walking for the better part of 15 to 20 minutes.
Hey, Kestra?
Yes, Kelly?
Is there any aspirin in that med pack of yours? Any just like general low-level painkillers? Yeah, just a little something to take the edge off all this interference is giving me a headache.
I know what you mean. I can feel it. I'm here, and I pull out a light analgesic.
Any threat?
Oh dear.
Hagen and Kelly, your flashlights, blink, are dark.
Eyes up.
Kelly is mildly inconvenienced.
Fucking dark vision.
I have dark vision!
I have blind sense.
Shut up. So as you fucking worm. So you look up down the cave. The remaining flashlights sort of pointed forward, and you detect no movement. However, Kelly, you don't get any readings of this. Your bionic eye, the tricorder sense that's always running, begins to become more and more interfered with as you're continuing to descend.
Can I try and, like, filter some of that out?
Yeah, go ahead and give me presence engineering.
Oh.
And this will be difficulty of 2.
Okay. Well, gadgetry focus?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Huzzah! Okay, I will give you... I'll give you 3 threat for 2 dice.
Okay, spending that 3 threat back to increase complication range to 2, and then spending more threat to increase it to 4.
So comp range is 4?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. I will re-roll that 18 with bold.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Huzzah!
2 momentum generated. The headache subsides. The rest of you watch. You see Kelly pull out of her engineering's kit sort of a long, sort of sharp implement. You see Kelly, you stick it in your eye and tighten sort of a tuning bolt on your tricorder attachment, and the disturbance sort of falls away, and you see perfectly clearly.
That will never not be disturbing.
You get used to it. She kind of blinks a bit.
How's Titan feeling?
Scared but excited. This is only a second away mission, so he's still the newness of still awesome.
For sure. Titan, I'm gonna need you to roll. Go ahead and give me a fitness. I would allow fitness medicine or fitness command.
Okay, I don't think there's a choice there. Okay, I'll do fitness command. Sorry, fitness medicine. Sorry.
Fitness medicine. This
Yes.
is going to be difficulty of 3, and I am going to again increase the complication range to 3.
Okay.
I am back.
Well,
You missed Acertia sticking a big ass fucking needle in her eye.
Again?
That's
Ah!
I think it's Raquel's first time.
If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels.
2 nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. What a old and tired phrase at this point. So continuing,
You shut your mouth, I love that meme.
Titan, you are walking forward. You're walking forward. You find yourself at the head of the group. And you're like, how did I get up here? And you turn around and they're not there anymore.
Commander? Lieutenant Commander? Anyone? Hello?
Can we hear Woodyard?
No.
Yeah. Can we see Woodyard?
Woodyard, come on, music, play. Please.
I was gonna say it went silent all of a sudden, and I got scared that I got cut off. So
I
Everything's fine.
got scared. When the music cut off, it made it scarier somehow.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Like the music cut off, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Going back to our old music. So, you can see him walking behind you.
Am I getting anything from him?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Titan, you're alone completely
Okay.
in the cave. Your light on your wrist goes out, and you are surrounded in inky black nothingness.
Okay. I'm gonna need some help here. Raquel, are you around? Anybody?
You hear a
Hello?
voice that you don't recognize behind you. You know, your people are usually known for your courage in the face of the unknown.
Okay, I turn around real quick and shine my light. If I can't get my light to work.
You hit your light. There's no power going to it.
I keep slapping it. Oh my, work! Okay, work. This is
You hear a laughter start down pitching.
Okay, so I definitely have to be feeling the fear at this point.
Yeah, Hagen, you feel a sudden and deep anxiety take hold over Titan, and you see Titan has just stopped walking.
I whip around and I do a quick probe with my brain.
Hagen,
Yeah.
are you sure about that?
To be fair,
I think we both know. I think we both know that I am.
I love that. That is the best.
I think we both know the answer to that question,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We will get to that in just a moment. Titan, you feel fear, you blink and open your eyes, and you find yourself chained and sitting in a chair with one tiny little light bulb swinging above your head. Your arms are tied down, your legs are strapped to this sort of wooden, uncomfortable chair.
Okay, I start going full science. Okay, logic. I'm in a chair, chained up. Logic. I was not 5 seconds ago. Logic. Either there's some kind of energy transfer, or I've lost consciousness.
Walking towards you is a 20-foot tall version of your father.
Oh God. Oh God.
He towers above you.
Okay.
His face looks not right. It looks twisted, gnarled in anger.
Okay. The Lormians cannot have this kind of technology. This cannot be real.
Hagen, you... I kind of just asked that to screw with you. Yeah, you can just probe his mind, that's fine. So you go in and you materialize next to... You see Woodyard first, and then you look to the right, and you see the shin of a tall, towering man you've never met before.
I put one hand up towards the man, and I go, I think that's quite enough.
Oh, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you immediately... You get into the situation, and you know that this is not meant for somebody with psionic training, somebody trying to delve into the mind of a psionically trained person like yourself would create a more intense illusion than this.
I just kind of flick my hand.
The leg that you flick towards gets rended and cut off. And almost comically, the man falls sideways.
I reach down
and vanishes.
And I grab Woodyard and I haul him up out of the chair and try to pull him into consciousness.
You both come to. Titan, you're being shook by Hagen.
Oh my God! Okay. What was that?
That was a Varunk.
Sersha just sort of glances between the two of them.
Is
Anything
my
you'd like to
dad
share with the class?
Is my dad a Varunk?
No,
What?
they like to take on the faces of those that are close to you in an attempt to torture you. Steel your mind against it.
That's the dumbest science officer in the world.
Thank God, because I am not ready to accept my alien, my different species. Not yet.
Okay. Carry on, soldier, and we continue.
Okay. Now, to get you guys to the place that I want you to get to, I was intending on 2d6 rolls. However, for lack of time, I'm just going to ask for one single d6 roll by anybody who would like to roll it. This one I actually do have a written table for.
So just a 1d6.
I got it. Aw.
Sorry.
How dare you? Never forgive you.
Okay.
Is that good?
You continue walking forward, and for a good 20 or 22 minutes, you haven't gone down at all. Just been sort of walking straight forward. Who would be at the front of the group?
I honestly think it would be Raquel as security officer.
Search a second.
And then Kestra behind Kelly.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't Saoirse be up front, being the only person who has experience on this frickin' planet?
We need Saoirse behind the security officer so that she doesn't get shot first.
My guy is wearing 2 things of armor too, so I think it'll be okay.
Does the story look right, or did I switch somebody around?
Search a second.
And then
Yeah.
Hagen behind Saoirse, and then Woodyard in the back.
Okay, so if we were walking left, this would be the order.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna spend some more threat. About 5 minutes into your 20-ish minute walk in the same direction, the rest of the flashlights just go out. You continue walking.
Can we make an attempt to fix that?
Actually, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give myself back 2 threat. Raquel's flashlight keeps working. You see sort of a beam of light that appears to be working.
I will continue my advance, but I will slow down for the rest of you. And he'll just kind of like scuffle to himself with Starfleet. Just like say it. He'll just say that like just quietly.
Alrighty. Raquel, give me a fitness con roll. Difficulty of 3.
Okay. All right then. Hunting is a focus?
No. This would
I don't
be
believe.
relating to traversal.
Okay, in
is
that case,
something.
nothing. No,
Okay.
I don't have anything for this.
Hunting involves being able to traverse rough areas.
I'll take it at increased complication
Uh,
if you want it.
what's the complication range currently?
It'll be a
1,
1, so
Okay.
it'll go up to 2.
2. What do you guys think? Because my con is not the best, is the thing. But my
I think you
fitness
should.
is pretty good.
I think you should take it.
Take it. Okay. We'll take it, GM.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me your roll.
Alright then. Do not have bold, I'm afraid, so I'll go ahead and give you difficulty 3?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give you 1 threat for 3 dice.
Okay.
Damn. Oh well. There's an Should I spend my determination on this one?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alright then. I'll spend my determination on this one.
All right. What value are you going to be spending towards?
Glory to the Emperor? Well, no, because Varrock is not really an enemy to the Klingons yet, because they don't know anything about them, so probably
I will
not.
say this is not related to an enemy per se.
Okay. So, proud and
I still wouldn't
honorable.
take. Yeah, I still wouldn't take proud and honorable or the Emperor one.
Today is a good day to die.
The only prize in war is victory.
Yeah, that's one too.
And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to take any of those.
I didn't.
This is in relation to trying not to fall.
Oh, okay. Well, the only price to victory is basically you don't. I suppose I can translate as like not quitting.
Okay. You know what? I to be nice, I will allow that. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, and oh wait, no, I don't do that. Don't.
So you can re-roll any or all of that dice pool.
I will go ahead and re-roll the complication and the 18 because those two are the fails, basically.
Okay.
Dear God.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll just go ahead and fall.
All right. So, Raquel, remind me what equipment you were holding.
See, well, I have the rifle and my bat'leth as well as the armor I have on.
Okay. So you're walking along. Appears to be completely flat, and your focus weans for just 1 second, and you don't notice the very sharp decline that comes out of nowhere. You basically step out into open space and fall. You sort of fall forward, and wanting to not fall on your face, you roll, sort of shift your weight to your back, and you fall on your bat'leth.
Ow.
Fucking ripped.
Yeah, so let me just go ahead and let me find a bat'leth. 1 moment.
And now a Ferengi marries your wife and saves your house.
So this is gonna be.
Yeah, I can roll a bat'leth if you want.
No, because your security rate roll is a 5, so that means you would get 9 challenge dice. I'm gonna be nice and only do 6.
Okay.
Well, half of that would be his strength behind it.
So
Roll
we'll
a
just do
bulk check.
6. No. Oh boy!
No.
Alright. I do have 2 things of armor on, and I
How much?
will. What's up?
How much armor do you have? 4 resistance?
Yep.
Alright, I'm spending threat.
And I will go in half that damage. Because I have 2 of those things that I can do that with it.
Oh, you have a metal?
Yeah, I do. I have this one. And I also have this one.
Just take one permission whenever you suffer stress, half the amount of damage. Character will suffer damage, half the amount of damage inflicted by the attacker hazard. Okay. Pick which one you would like to use.
Let's use the Starfleet Decoration of Gallantry one.
Okay, so that would
Leave the
reduce
thing on there.
that would reduce the stress. Okay. Thank you so much for spending that. I am gonna spend threat. because you will be getting an injury. I'm so sorry.
But I take half that damage, though.
Yeah, I can spend for more damage. I have 35 threat.
Okay.
Okay. That
You're
is kind of
reducing
mean,
his
isn't
threat
it?
pool. This is God's work.
Yeah. So it's reducing my threat pool. That's good news. So you rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe Atlas have vicious, so that's 8, 9. Have to 4. Reduce to 4. Reduce 4 for your armor. So I spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how math works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got injured, but yeah. I will still allow you to. You do get 1 free avoid per mission.
What does that do? I'm
I
not sure what
believe
that
you
is.
spend. So you avoid. Basically, I'm dealing you 5 damage, and that means that you have an injury.
Oh, you said avoid. I thought you said void, like space void. I was like, what?
Yeah. You avoid.
Okay.
You can avoid a. I believe it's for free. No, it's 2 momentum. Sorry, to avoid the injury if you'd like.
Spend it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still take the stress damage.
Which is
But
how much?
5.
so you're telling me that the stress damage was 10 originally?
No. So again, I'll do the math again. So you rolled on the 6 dice that I rolled. It was 9 stress damage. Your metal reduced that by half to 4. Your standing resistance with the 2 pieces of armor that you're wearing, reduced that by another 4 to 0. I'm spending 5 threat to do 5 more damage, to do 5 stress damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you're not getting injured. You're still taking the stress damage.
All right.
Rokel, are you okay?
Well, that's just the impact. This is actually what happens. So, Rokel, you fall backwards into space, fall about 10 feet. You feel yourself get stabbed in the back by your own batleth. It sort of lacerates through a large portion of your back muscle, and you begin sliding headfirst down a long, very steep slope. Your face is getting cut up by rocks. They hit you as you're falling down. Basically, you guys stop before that. Rokel, you continue sliding, and I'm gonna ask for 1 more roll from you. Give me another fitness con roll. This is gonna be difficulty of 3 with no complication increase.
Difficulty 3. Okay. And what am I rolling for specifically?
You're rolling because there's an end to this slant. You don't want to hit your head.
Okay, then martial arts as the focus. Because I'm trying to avoid a hit to my head.
And learning how to fall properly is a big part of basic martial arts.
You're right. Div 3. With a focus, please.
All right, then.
I think it's the second time we've argued that.
And it keeps being true.
But yeah, once these
Yeah, absolutely. All right, then. So difficulty 3.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna have to spend threat. Give you threat for. You know what? How much threat is it for 4 dice? Was it 2 or 3?
It's 3.
3? Okay. You know what? I'll just spend 1 threat for the 3 dice.
1 threat for 3 dice high.
Yeah. And I cannot do anything to re-roll that, I'm afraid, because I just already used my determination. So, I mean, well, I could spend a milestone, but How many bank milestones do I have?
You have 3 normal and 1 spotlight.
Okay.
You unfortunately have very limited things on which you could cite back to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've run into this situation before, unfortunately.
Nope. I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to just take the hit to the head.
Okay.
But I am wearing a helmet, right?
No,
No? Oh.
I don't think
What's
so.
I thought everyone had a helmet on. For the
And we joked about there being one, but yeah,
but
I don't see why we wouldn't be wearing it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a bulky
helmet could negate some of the damage, my dude.
Well, no, there's
that's
just
what helmets are for.
like, we're going into a cave system with it's geologically unstable.
I get it.
I mean, it's not a combat helmet, but it, you know.
Anytime we've seen them rock climb, were they wearing helmets? Nah.
That's because they have to show the actor's face.
The actor's face, but yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take an additional 4 stress.
Alrighty. I will not half that. So.
Okay. You are down to 7 on your stress track, so just keep that in mind. You hit your head hard. It hurts even with, you probably have a minor to moderate concussion. You look up with your flashlight. Your flashlight does not extend to where you fell. You slid a good 200 feet. Pretty much straight down.
Rokel?
Rokel?
I'm here. God.
Are you okay?
Fine for now.
I think he might have bruised his dignity, Commander.
Well, he had that bat left on his back. I'm worried he landed on it.
Ellie, you can see a splattering of Klingon blood with your night vision.
Yeah, you'd better get down there.
All right, let's get out the climbing equipment.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this. This is funny.
While they rig out the climbing equipment, Rokel, the surface that you hit was not rock; it was metal.
Hey, you found it.
I believe I have found the construct.
That's good.
As
We'll
well
be
as
right
I
down.
Alrighty,
No worries. Take your time.
Hagen, Kelly, and Woodyard. From each of you, I'm going to need you to make a climb check, please. This climb check is going to be fitness, security.
Why was it fitness con? Why was it fitness con for me and not fitness security?
Now, I'm gonna make an argument.
Because you were
falling. Make an argument. Rock climbing, while it is you do need to be fit for it. You most definitely need control.
No.
You have to know exactly where you're putting your feet and your hands, and
No.
your next
No. It is fitness. It is the very definition of a fitness check. You're climbing. You're rappelling down a rock face.
I had to try.
I think
we have pulled all of our last cards on this one.
Give me a moment to check something here.
Are you reading a book? Don't you dare.
No, I'm going back to my PC because I'm baking brownies.
You're baking omelets. Excuse me. Omelets.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fitness security.
Question.
Yeah.
Say just being a little bit reckless about it, just to try to get down there a little faster. Could I get daring security?
Oh, 100%.
Fuck yeah.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
All right, that's a little better for me. Okay.
This is going to be difficulty 3, complication range
Oh, Jesus.
of 3 for each of you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a threat for a dice. Would composure count?
Honey, no.
Unless
Yeah,
you
I
wanna,
got.
unless you wanna make it look cool.
Hey, you know all that threat you just spent?
Yeah.
Have 3 more for 2 dice.
3 more for 2 dice. We're gonna. Okay. So that was,
no.
that was Hagen's roll.
What's the difficulty on this?
3.
Ooh.
And Trev.
Yeah, 3 more dice or 2 extra dice.
Alright. This is
Yeah,
either
that's right,
daring or
right.
fitness.
Right.
Yep.
I'll use fitness. Yeah, it's the same thing for me anyway. Well, damn.
Oh god.
I like the sprite.
I mean, hey, at
Is
least you guys
Saoirse the
do
only one
not
who made
get
it down there
complications.
safely?
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
you guys did not get complications, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, you
Like
still
I did.
failed. So I will allow Hagen and Woodyard, if you would like to succeed at cost, you may.
I have a feeling that cost is going to be a broken ankle. Yes, let's go ahead and do it.
Hagen,
Uh-huh.
succeed at cost.
Yep.
Alright. So here's what happens. Kelly, you're sort of in the middle. You each
Being a fucking gazelle.
you very clearly have repelled before. Hagen, maybe once in training. Titan. So
There's
like
no
the first
repelling class in my
first
team.
rule of repelling is don't cross your lines. Hagen and Woodyard, you both fall kind of at the same time, but you guys are caught and tangled on the same line, about 15 feet from the bottom, and you find that you're not able to repel anymore, and the only recourse is to hit the emergency cutoff on your ropes. And this is going to be, a decent amount of damage for both of you.
We do have body armor on.
Saoirse just
And we
at
have
the bottom,
medkits.
hands on her hips, looking up at you.
You have 2 resistance on this, right?
Yep.
You take 2 stress, Hagen.
Uh-huh.
You also take 2 stress, Woodyard.
Got it.
I always hated rock climbing.
You both roll a separate ankle. It hurts. You see a solid metal. You see, Rokel has gotten himself up off the ground at this point. You see kind of a dent where his head hit.
In the helmet, dent in the helmet.
Yeah, it was already like kind of ill-fitting and not meant for a Klingon head. It's not that effective anymore as a
All
helmet.
Saoirse did was take 1 step back to give room for Kestra and Woodyard to fall.
You see a solid metal surface in front of you.
All right.
Well, this is
Looks like
promising.
we're here. Raquel, are you injured?
Absolutely yes. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to
see-
tell the truth. He turns around. He doesn't like to admit it. Clearly.
I get out the dermal regenerator from the med kit, and I'm just like,
All right, stand still.
I just close them
I
up.
will say this out of character though. If I was playing as Niche right now, I would be dead. Because
Yeah.
she only has 12 stress.
Eesh.
Yeah.
Well, Hagen has 11, so.
So, yeah, you are. Yeah, you see Rokel has a bunch of scrapes all over his body. You do run the journal regenerator over it. Unfortunately, that has no mechanical effect, but it makes it feel better.
Yeah, it's just to make sure he doesn't bleed to death.
Mhm.
Is the general idea.
Yeah, you put like you put in a quick laser suture on the large gaping wound in his back that cut through his armor.
There, that'll make a nice scar.
He's trying to make him feel better a little bit.
So,
He just remains quiet. He doesn't want to
You-
admit it. It's very embarrassing for him.
you are faced with a metal surface.
All right, eyes up. We're heading further in. We keep walking.
It is a solid metal surface in front of you.
Oh, there's
I
no
was
like
wondering how
tunnel.
long it
There's
would take
nothing.
to figure that out.
No, it is a wall.
You're on the too.
Would like to
Is there
scan
any
it.
kind of interface on it? Any kind of screen anywhere?
You see no such interface.
I would like to scan it.
Yeah, I'll give that to you for free. Metal composition states your eye immediately says that it's on. It gives you the phaser setting that would allow you to cut through it. It is the same metal, a metallic material that you have encountered in the My Computer room.
Yeah, this is it.
All right, Rokel.
Set phasers setting 9.3.
Okay. He takes out his Type 2, sets those settings to their exact coordinates, or exact settings, that is, and aims and fires.
Okay.
Well, just to try to cut through and not actually fire, but you get what I mean.
Okay.
Light beam scrub, so it just opens like a square hole.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a battle map.
Oh, good. I was hoping for a battle map.
Should be coming in momentarily.
Could this day get any better?
Yes.
Yes, I have pumpkin spice cookies because I am a basic bitch.
Lucky you. That is one of my favorite cookies too. How dare you?
I'm gonna have fresh baked brownies with M&Ms in them pretty soon.
Defender of the basic.
You should be able to see your token.
Yes.
And
Though I can barely see mine, but I can see it.
yes.
God.
You carve into the wall, and a dim red light permeates where once was a tranquil blue. They, you see actually directly here is the elevator shaft that you originally came in.
Right then.
And Hagen uses hand signals to basically say Raquel in front, Woodyard on me, Kelly behind Raquel.
Raquel doesn't have a whole lot of stress. Keep that in mind. He has much less stress left than you guys do.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Just keep it in mind.
you're on a slight time pressure. You see a hallway currently stretching before you to the left. On the other
Kelly.
side of the stairs, it is completely pitch black.
Kelly, is your eye seeing?
Kelly,
Hallway.
your eye reads it as completely pitch black.
We got literally zero light down here, so watch your step.
Is there a rock back in that cavern that we were in?
A rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. You on the bottom of the sort of area where Rokel slide, there are some larger stones that could be taken
I
up.
just look for something about palm size.
Yep.
You're welcome for giving you a rock.
I toss it about here. Okay, fire on that.
He fires his TR-116.
No, the phaser. Well,
Oh, the phaser pistol. Okay.
the phaser pistol, yes.
All right, so he fires his Type 2 then. Because I was like, you sure you want to be fired by TR-116 there? Nothing
No, I
too
want
much.
to heat up the rock so that it glows.
All right, so he fires the rock.
Okay. Making me do impromptu lighting settings. What a good way to piss me off.
Why is Saoirse tiny?
She just shrunk all of a sudden.
Because we recruit
so-
exclusively from Japanese high schools.
You know what? We should have brought chem lights.
Yeah.
We should have brought chem lights. You can't
That
jam a
would be
chem
in
light.
the climbing gear.
Well, then
That
why don't
would
we get the chem lights? Come on.
Okay. We break out the chem lights. Do the crack.
Okay. One moment, please.
Good old biochemical luminescence.
Oh, no, that's too much. Stop moving around, damn it.
Never. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 squares.
Learning how to do this on the spot. Gotta love it. And one more. Oh, okay. You should be able to move around and see your 10 feet of bright light, 15 feet of dim.
Right. Come on then.
Oh, Raquel.
So I have a problem.
Yeah.
There's two of me here, and I can't move one without moving the other.
Just
Wait,
make a
there's
bounding
two?
box off the tokens, and then select the token downstairs.
Okay, there we go.
I don't see two of you. I only see one.
Well, that's because the other was like up at the.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
I see.
All right.
Things up there.
What have we got here?
As you move in, this room lights up with that same familiar red light. You hear a voice this way.
Can we understand said voice?
Raquel points his rifle that direction.
You hear the words, "There's someone coming. Don't interrupt, there is Jewel."
Raquel takes
Ursha gets a grenade out. I would like to do a scan. See what life forms I can pick up where.
Your tricorder scan has a range of about what you can see.
Okay.
Is that like a cover right there?
This here,
Yeah.
like cover that you could take cover on.
Yeah.
This would measure as, if you crouch, this would be partial cover. Yeah.
Okay. What about this? Is that a chair?
That is a chair that would not provide you coverage.
So-
However, the desk here would provide you with half cover.
All right.
Can I
Then. So
sense anything?
You open up your senses.
Yeah.
Resigned tone.
Yeah, I do.
but hold on, man. Hold on a minute. Did we hear that voice say someone's coming?
Yes.
Yes.
And then we heard someone else say, "Don't let them stop the ritual."
So,
Okay.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this console active?
The console there appears to be power going to the console.
Awesome. Hey, Commander.
Yes.
You want me to plug in, see what I can find out?
Raquel will take cover behind this desk and just
Maybe-
like prepare to fire that
Maybe
direction.
you can find out without plugging in quite yet.
All right, I'll try to manually bring stuff up.
Very similar to what you witnessed before. There are very few, if any, tactile interfaces. Tactile interfaces on this console. There appears to be an interface to turn the display on. The display, it shows what like a My equivalent to like a BIOS page. There doesn't appear to be any accessible data on the surface.
On the surface.
Kelly, let me try.
I'm going to try
Alright.
to access the My systems.
Okay. Kestra,
Um,
give me a insight engineering roll. This will be difficulty of 2.
Could it be insight medicine since I'm trying to access them with my brain powers?
Your brain powers are allowing you to psionically interface with a piece of technology. I would say it's engineering.
Okay. Okay then. Okay then. You said difficulty what?
Difficulty of 2.
Telepathic prowess as a focus.
Yes.
I will give you a threat.
Okay.
Any comp range?
Nope. As soon as you touch the console, you close your eyes and you open them, and you are in a multi-tiered, what could be described as some sort of law or senate room. You see sort of on a round, like in the round stage, sort of, it's bright light surrounds you in this sort of psionic space. You're standing on a little stage with tiered seating on all sides of you, and you see people. You see very similar to figures to what Sunny was,
Hmm.
shouting across each other. We must go. We must sink down. There's no way that we can survive this. They've somehow
Hello?
and very, very similar to the way that the Varank awareness affected you.
Mm-hmm.
You see eyes lock directly on you.
There were so many of you left.
Do it. And you see the seats extend out in all directions. Purely, it's the amount of people here you could not count.
Oh my. Well, other than the circumstances, I would say this is wonderful.
Arbiter, use cheap thing. You are solid.
Yes.
Tactile. Bipedal.
I need to be.
Purpose.
To help.
You see streaks of black matter begin to coalesce directly above you and immediately vanish.
The Veronk are here. They're trying. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to do, but they're just hurting the planet, and I'm assuming hurting you. Is there anything we can do to help you stop them?
We are separate from such matters.
But I don't think you are.
The Varang intend to bring us to them.
And do you wish this?
He whispers, then silence.
Should I take that as a no?
More whispers. Unintelligible. You can't understand.
I've met one of your kind before.
Whoa. And materializing in front of you is a very familiar face.
Sammy.
Kestra.
How are you here? Are you in the facility?
We are both there and elsewhere.
That's maddeningly unhelpful. Look, we're
Stop
trying to...
the Varonk.
Yes.
And your hand is thrown off of the interface, and you have an awareness that there is something occurring further and deeper into the facility in the main computer room.
We need to go. We need
All
to go
right.
now.
Oh, okay.
There's something
Gonna
going
need
on
these.
further in the
She holds up
facility.
the grenades.
Possibly. Keep those on hand. Okay.
Yes.
Lead on.
Whoops. He good. Leads on.
We? You see a light flickering.
And Jam, what is that right there? Is that some kind of capsule or something? Or
It appears to be a...
like, what does it look like to me, that is?
It looks like a pill-shaped console of unknown technical ability.
Okay. Looks like there appears to be a console up ahead.
Understood.
I'm going slow. Going slow. And it'll go right
Kelly,
here.
Woodyard, on me.
Hi, Commander.
Contact. I see one of those. Well, it looks like someone over there.
Raquel?
Yeah.
Those Lormians are being held up by their arms against the blue capsules that you see there. They appear to be chained.
So they're imprisoned. There appears to be two. Well, he has no idea what a Lormian is, so he'll say it looks like there are two people chained up. Looks like they might be hostages.
Understood. Do you think you can cross the hallway without being seen?
I don't really know what's on the other side over here. I can see those two.
Please, please don't come this way. We don't want to do this. Just please, if you come this way, we're gonna have to open fire. I'm so sorry. Please.
I close my eyes. Do I feel the same thing I felt at the at Vanguard with the Romulans?
Describe to me what you mean.
Remember, all the Romulans were like connected to that one Veronk that was like controlling them?
You detect something similar.
Can I attempt to undo that? Like I did last time?
You could do it one at a time, or you can try to disable all of the beings that you sense in that room.
Not disable the beings necessarily. What I did last time, instead of attacking the beings, I attacked the connection that enslaved their wills. So that's what I'm going for.
The connection is much less clear this time than that time.
Okay. In that case, I will just try to resort to talking first. Starfleet, we're here to help. What's going on?
The minister, he told us to stand right here. I have thoughts that aren't my own. There's some sort of hole. He told me not to move, and I can't move.
Sersha slowly holds up a photon grenade.
Sounds like we
okay,
have a
soldier.
traitor.
How many of you are there?
There's four of us, and there's 3 other ones that we don't know. They must be some sort of other and silence.
Okay. Something's
Commander?
telling me that whoever might be the traitor could very well be in the middle. Over there.
Commander?
Yes, Kelly.
Kaboom?
Try to keep from killing them.
I said it to stun. What do you take me for?
He looks Raquel looks like Kelly, just smiles.
A big Klingon smile, just quality.
Exactly.
Okay. What do you do?
She's going to...
He'll
What do you think,
move
Commander? 2
so you
grenades or
can
1?
do that. I'll move so you can do that.
1 for now.
Alright. Sersha will
I guess I'll
make
stay right
sure
here now.
the grenade is set to stun. And
stun.
this room, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a pretty big room though. Keep that in mind.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try to land a grenade right there. Done those 2.
Kelly, you sense... Not Kelly. Hagen. You sense that there are... let me count quick. There are 10 people in that room.
There are 10 in the room, Kelly.
Okay, so let's see. Can I like peek around that corner to get a better look at where everyone is?
You move your characters. How the lighting works is how the lighting is.
I mean, if you were to go around the corner, you might be able to see something right there. But I wouldn't go out there too far though.
Now, GM, what's the blast radius on these grenades?
But that's a really good question. I believe...
How about we... Oh, you know.
Uh-oh.
area. Sort text. Area. Attack with a wide area, blah, blah, blah. Anything they reach, so they hit the initial target, and then one additional target within close range of the initial target for each effect rolled, starting with the next closest.
Yeah. So these people, let me see what you see. Yeah, these three people are within. Sorry, scale is difficult. So this guy is too far away from you. He is at long range, so you can't make a grenade attack against somebody at long range. You'd be able to hit this guy. That would be able to hit this guy, and if you were to charge it for area, that would allow you to, if you roll an effect, also hit this guy.
Okay, what about this guy?
This guy, you currently own, from where you're standing right now, you can see one person. That person, if you were to move here,
I can see 4 people.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 people, and then a 4th person. This person is a little bit too far away from these people to affect.
I think you should toss it just to the right of him.
We can try to overload a phaser and throw it at the other. No, that would kill him. So we could just
that
throw
defeats the
2
entire
grenades.
point of the grenades.
Yeah, fair point.
This
You
is really
could-
annoying, because, like, the tactical brain says if I land a grenade right here, that should catch all 3 of them. But rules say no.
If you target up, yeah. You know what? I'll amend it. If you're not targeting a specific person with the pulse grenade and targeting a place, I will allow it at increased difficulty. And then this one would definitely affect these 3 guys if you were to get it right there. So normally it would be control security difficulty of 2. This is control security difficulty of 3.
Is this a pretty hard throw for someone to make? Is it like a pretty far throw, like a baseball? Like if you were to throw a baseball or a football, how far would that be? You know.
I'll take that diff 3.
Okay,
Yeah. So that's a really interesting question.
I was just curious how far.
I don't have feet or like meters for you. I have range.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I was asking way too specific question.
No, it's okay. No, I get it. They deal with range bands for a reason, so I don't have to think about this is 18 feet away from you. You can hit it.
Right.
So yeah, I'd allow the difficulty 3 to hit those people.
Okay. So I will give you another 3 threat for 2 extra dice.
Okay.
I have no applicable focuses here. Grenades, I'm not even going to try to argue that grenades count as gadgets.
You want me to?
It is a full weapon.
You want me to try making the throw instead?
Oh, how good are you?
See, I do have a small arms focus, which I'm not sure if that will work.
No, grenade is not a small arm.
Yeah. Just a thought.
Alright, Kelly, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. Here.
And you're doing the prepare minor action to charge it for area, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. Actually, go ahead and have 3 more threat for a 5th dice.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The momentum generated. So the way that area works, you need to pick one person out of the 3 in the range to be the primary damage receiver. And then the other people get half damage.
That middle guy looks important.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me the damage on your pulse grenade, please.
What is the damage on a pulse grenade?
Damage on a pulse grenade is 4 plus security.
Here, I'll drag it onto your sheet.
Okay. Rolling. I'm gonna spend a momentum to re-roll that. That's abysmal.
That's really bad for a grenade.
Do I get to pick, or is it wholesale?
You can re-roll whatever
All
you
the
want.
blanks. Yeah, anything that you want.
Okay,
Keep
then
in
I'll
mind-
re-roll those
yeah.
5 blanks.
Keep in mind that you do need 2 effects to hit the. Yeah, you got it. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I believe they have an escalation cost, right? Pulse grenades? Of 2?
It's up to. They do
All
up
right.
to.
So this guy. Gets hit with the brunt of it.
Oh my, those brownies look
Wait,
delicious.
can we spend 1 for piercing or grenade?
You could have in advance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're charged
Yeah,
like
that-
phaser.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what we probably should have done. Oh well.
The 2 here get 3 stress to them. They are still unconscious. However, this one does does thud.
Which one?
The one that was the primary. This guy.
We added another sleepy face. Victory.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is a minor action and a action, so I believe so.
Would you? You do have the option of swift asking if you'd like.
I will not.
Okay.
I do have quick to action too, by the way, guys.
Okay. So anybody who would like to go can now go.
We could use the quick to action now, or you guys want to wait?
It has to
Let's use the quick to action now. Surprise, speed, violence of action.
Okay.
Am I
use it now.
capable of performing a mental attack non-lethally?
Your
Not
presence
wild?
attack?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Didn't think so. Then I got nothing.
All right then.
Unless.
So, wait. All right.
Oh no, I was gonna say unless Raquel wants to throw a grenade.
Let's see. Okay, we only have 1 more grenade left.
You have 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah, it comes
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we had 2. All right.
Keep in mind that movement, you do get a free medium range movement.
All right then. I'll go ahead and move over here.
Okay.
Because I cannot see what's on the other side.
Okay.
That is medium range, right? Or long range.
That is medium range, I would say.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead, and I do see these 2 here. So
I will say that you also see, as you run by, you see these guys too.
okay. And one of them went down.
One of them went down. Yep.
Okay. So there are 2 more there. Okay. Then
I-
there's 3 here. Okay.
I think this would be the best part because all these guys say that they're asleep.
All right then. So I'll go ahead and throw a grenade right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and
If you wanted to count for more than just the person that you're throwing at, you need to charge for area.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go and charge for area.
Okay, that's your minor action.
So, yeah, I cannot do piercing in that one. Then,
Well, you can.
So,
Yeah.
they come inherent with area, and then charge
Oh,
can be
okay.
other effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so they always come with the area. I do
Yeah.
apologize.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So you could charge for whatever you can normally charge for.
Intense
So,
piercing 2 or vicious 1.
yeah.
All right.
So, vicious would increase the amount of damage per effect by 1.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go for piercing as well for that, I guess. We'll do in the middle here, not
Perfect.
targeting a specific person, just trying to put it in the middle.
Okay. So, so for piercing rather than vicious, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hold on a minute. Vicious. What does vicious do though?
So it adds. So normally an effect is just 1 damage, the delta. Vicious increases that to 2 damage per effect.
All right, and piercing just goes through armor, really.
Goes through armor. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and go for vicious instead.
Okay.
He's a Klingon. We're gonna go for vicious.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make. You're attacking a general area, or are you attacking a specific person?
I'm attacking a general area because I'm just trying to go for this area here in
Right
the
here?
middle. Yeah.
Let me describe the scene to you a little bit more. In the middle of that area, I'm sorry, I should have done this as soon as you walked by. You caught a glimpse of it. You see, at first glance, your brain sort of thinks, "Oh, that's just not right. That's just not what things look like." A Vanta black tear floating in the middle of this room. It looks like something was copy and pasted out of it in Photoshop. Like, it's that dark and that black. It's kind of a tear in what appears to you to be the very fabric of reality. You see that sort of floating in the middle of these 3 people.
And this is like some kind of like, is it the Bronx? Well, my guy has never met the Bronx, in fairness, but
Yeah, I couldn't answer that until you get more data.
all right. Well, okay.
Safe
So
to
I can't.
assume, but
All right. So I can't throw a grenade right here then.
You could certainly try.
Okay. Then in that case, let's see, do you guys think? Okay, maybe put it right here. Can I do that? It'd be a bit hard, but I'd.
Drop whatever you think, buddy.
All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. You know what? Okay, I don't know about that guy. We're just gonna do it right here instead. Just right there. Just get in between these two. If it gets the Icar thing, whatever it does, then fine, so be it. Or this guy, great. But I mean, just kind of the general location there. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. It's going to be Control Security Div 3.
Okay. I do not have focus for this, so I will go ahead and Div 3. Okay, I will go ahead and give you 1 threat for bold. Okay. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna re-roll any of those. It's fine.
Okay. Do you have pulse grenades on your sheet?
I believe I do.
You do, yeah. At the bottom.
Okay. Go ahead and click the delta. Wow. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and re-roll those 3 misses. Right? Those are 3. Yeah, 3 misses.
Yep. Go ahead. Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 damage. Yeah. Night night. So, I believe that is now my turn, correct?
Yes.
And Kesher, I know you probably have to get going in a second. Right?
Yeah, in about 5
Okay.
minutes.
This is going to be... We are going to continue this next week.
It only takes
Thank you
5
so
minutes
much.
to kill 4 people. Go ahead.
So... Kelly,
Yes.
please make... I'm going to spend a bunch of my threat. This is going to be presence.
Uh-oh.
I knew that would make you feel good. This is gonna be presence, either command or medicine.
Oh, fuck me.
Difficulty of 6.
Oh, Jesus, fuck nuggets. Okay, so... I feel like I might as well just let this happen, because my target number's 8.
Yeah, but you do roll
Alright.
a lot of crits.
Up to you.
So, what exactly is going on here?
You are attempting to resist a very, very powerful psionic attack.
Okay. So, would resisting hostile, mental intrusions fall under espionage?
In
Yes.
some instances, yes. In this, no.
Well, honestly, it wouldn't really matter, because I crit on a 1 anyway!
Yeah. Go ahead and give her a try.
Oh, this is...
If you got them, spend them.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Kelly.
just looking to,
Hey,
yes?
Kelly. If you succeed on this roll, very bad things will happen. I really did make this just for you. But you should try to resist it, because it is very bad what's gonna happen.
Yeah. But
Well, it's
I'm...
It's difficulty 6, and you know what? To make it possible, I will allow a Kestra assist with a +3 to the comp range.
And it's presence medicine for me.
Yep.
Telepathic prowess as a focus.
Yep.
I am uncomfortable with how Taylor made this list to fuck me over.
No, I got you. I got you, guys. Half of her body is electronic, so this is electronic warfare.
Suck the darkest part of my lily white dick with that.
Okay.
All right, Kelly.
Go ahead, Kelly. If
Okay.
you got it, spend it.
I am going to cite the value. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I am not unused to mental intrusions. This is just another hurdle I have to get over. I have to push this out of my brain.
Yep.
Okay, so
Honestly, very prescient to what I had planned.
that
What I
would
have
be
planned,
what? 5 threat to max out my dice?
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's fucking go.
Fuck it, we ball.
Comp
There's
range
a
3.
comp range 3, yep.
Using determination value.
We will ignore the 16. because I'm because you were only supposed to select 4 dice to roll instead of 5.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry.
So I'm oh my god, it's possible.
It is.
I'm counting 1, 2,
I'm
3,
going to
4.
use the Star Cross to double my crit range on a presence medicine check, which turns my crit range into 10.
All right, time to bring out the box of doom. You need a 10, or I can't believe it.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
And what
Yeah.
was that comp?
Let's
Yeah.
let him keep the comp.
No, let's not. Let's really not. Say we didn't.
Yeah, the comp goes away. Ellie, you feel you're back on a very familiar, solid table. You have a Borg drone drilling an eye implant through your normal eye. No anesthetic. You're forced to live through this procedure. And as the drill gets closer and closer to your eye, you're paralyzed. You can't scream. You can barely breathe. You feel the nanites pulsing through your bloodstream. Resistance is futile.
Not so futile.
What? And the Borg voice goes, "What the fuck?" Hagen, you've never been trained how to do this. You do a Vulcan nerve grip on the Borg drone. It evaporates. And Kelly, you're looking up at your good dear friend. And you're wrenched back into reality.
On your feet, soldier. We are leaving.
So
and that's where we'll end the session.
Whew. Oh my god.
Thank you all for joining me. Joining me
Hey,
today.
GM.
Yeah.
We love you with all of our hearts and souls.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Yeah, truly. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the people who watched. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And, well, yeah, I hope you had more fun than I did. And today marks a beautiful day in the crew of the Guan Yu's life. We're going through a dungeon crawl. We will see you next week for the dramatic conclusion of this arc. The arc that seemingly will never end. I am your wonderful GM Tyler, and I hope you have a good night resting under the stars.
Ad Astra Aspera.